All right, we'll move this meeting, formal meeting of the Phoenix City Council for November 9th forward. Would the city clerk please call the roll?
Councilman DeCiccio. Councilman Nowakowski.
Here.
Councilwoman Pastor. Councilwoman Stark.
Here.
Councilman Valenzuela. Councilman Waring. Councilwoman Williams.
Here.
Vice Mayor Gallego.
Here.
Mayor Stanton.
Here. Ms. Holm is here, our interpreter. Please introduce yourself.
Buenas tardes, me llamo Judy, soy intérprete de español. Si alguien necesita el equipo, por favor venga conmigo o con el personal de la ciudad. Gracias.
Thank you very much. Are there any cards on citizen comments? I have no cards today for citizen comment. Would the city clerk please read the 24-hour paragraph?
The titles of the following ordinance numbers on the agenda were available to the public at least 24 hours prior to this council meeting and therefore may be read by title or agenda item only. Ordinances numbered S 42935 and 42976 through 43004.
All right, thank you very much. Before we move on with action items on today's agenda, we are very fortunate to have representatives of our sister city from Himeji, Japan, who are with us today. A delegation is kind enough to visit us here. There'll be an event tonight at the Japanese Friendship Garden to celebrate, I think it's almost 40 years of partnership and friendship, 40 years of partnership and friendship between the citizens of the city of Phoenix and the people of Himeji, Japan. With us today, visiting from Himeji, is the Vice Mayor of Himeji, Utsumi, Mr. Utsumi. Thank you for being here. Councilman Hosono. Councilman, good to see you. And with them is the Council General representing the country of Japan from Los Angeles, Council General Chiba. Council General, good to see you. And my understanding is Councilman Hosono, maybe to say a few words on behalf of the delegation to the people of the city of Phoenix. With translation. Yes, good to see you.
皆さん、こんにちは。私は姫路市議会議長の細野でございます。姫路市議会を代表いたしまして、一言ご挨拶を申し上げます。
Greetings, members of the council and everyone here today. My name is Akihiro Hosono, and I am the chairman of the Himeji City Council. On behalf of this delegation, I would like to say a few words.
フェニックス市と姫路市は1976年11月に姉妹都市を提携結んで以来、両市の総合訪問をはじめ、さまざまな交流を続けてまいりました。この度、40周年を迎えることができました。
Since Phoenix and Himeji first established a sister city relationship in November 1976, our two cities have engaged in various exchanges. Now we are here celebrating the 40th year anniversary of our sister city relationship.
私自身、姫路市の建設局長に就任した1995年に当時にフェニックス市と姫路市の友好のシンボルともいえる露芳園の建設に部下を派遣されたことを思い起こしますと、感慨深いものがございます。
I still feel a deep connection when I think about when Rohoen, which has become a symbol of the friendship of our cities, was built. At that time, in 1995, I was the director of the construction department in City Hall, and some of my staff were dispatched to construct the garden.
両市の交流において各分野でご尽力くださった両市民の皆様、フェニックス市市議会関係者の皆様に厚く御礼を申し上げます。これまで両市における交流と友好に感謝をいたします。
I would like to sincerely thank the Phoenix Sister City Council and all related individuals for their efforts to continue exchanges between our two cities in a variety of fields. I am very grateful for the many exchanges and for the friendship of our two cities.
今後ともフェニックス市と姫路市の友好が末永く続くことを姫路市議会は期待をしております。そのようなことから今後とも皆様と共に友好を深めていきたいとこのように思っております。どうもありがとうございます。
On behalf of the Sister City, Himeji City Council, I would like to express that our hope is that our friendship will continue for many years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Councilman and the delegation. We're glad you're here. Those are very good words, and tonight there'll be a nice celebration at the Rohoen, the Japanese Friendship Garden. That's an interesting story. So he left the Planning and Development Department to become a city council member. Who would be crazy enough to do that? You bond later on. All right, let's move on to today's agenda. All right, next on the agenda is approval of city council meeting minutes. Vice Mayor, did you review the formal meeting minutes, September 21st, 2016?
I did. Move approval of the formal meeting minutes from September 21st.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Councilman DeCiccio, formal meeting minutes, October 19th, 2016.
Move their approval, Mayor.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Next is liquor license applications. Do we have an omnibus motion? Vice Mayor.
Move approval of items 1 through 9.
We have a motion, we have a second. Are there any cards on those items? Not wishing to speak, all in favor? Any members of the council have questions or comments? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Those items pass unanimously. Councilman Valenzuela, item number 10 is a proposed liquor license in your district.
Stand by, Mayor. Yeah, motion to withdraw item 10 based on the applicant withdrawing the application filed at the Arizona Department of Liquor License and Control.
All right, we have a motion to withdraw. Is there a second? Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes unanimously. Next is ordinance resolutions, new business, and planning and zoning. Is there an omnibus motion?
Motion to approve items 11 through 43, except the following: items 11G and 25. Items 11N is in North and 11N and 11Q, 28, 29 have been withdrawn, and excluding item 27 for public comment.
Okay, that's the omnibus motion. Do we have a second? Are there any comments or questions on that? Roll call.
DeCiccio. Noakowski.
Yes.
Pastor.
Yes.
Stark.
Yes.
Valenzuela.
Yes.
Waring. Williams.
Yes.
Gallego. Mayor Stanton.
Yes. 11G. Do we have motion 11G?
Move approval.
A motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Roll call.
DeCiccio. Noakowski.
Yes.
Pastor.
Yes.
Stark. Valenzuela.
Yes.
Waring. Williams.
Yes.
Gallego.
Yes.
Mayor Stanton.
Yes, that passes 8-1. Next is 11, oh,
Move
11 and a
approval
cube. I'm sorry,
of item
25.
25.
25. You have a second on 25?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments or questions? Roll call.
DeCiccio. Noakowski.
No.
Pastor.
Yes.
Stark. Valenzuela.
Yes.
Waring. Williams.
Yes.
Gallego.
Yes.
Mayor Stanton.
Yes, that item passes 7-2. Item 27 is next.
Move approval of item 27, Community Development Block Grant, Security Lighting and Ramadas.
Wait. I was going to say there's a card.
We have a
Sorry.
motion, we have a
Second.
second. Thank you. Mr. Craig Weaver, did you wish to provide testimony on this item? You indicated you're neutral. Please, up to 2 minutes of testimony.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council. I know a few of you heard from me yesterday, but I wanted to repeat the good news that we received yesterday at the subcommittee hearing. The City of Phoenix is now looking seriously at 2700 Kelvin streetlights, much like the soft lights we have above us here. We support this approach. The Sunny Slope neighbors and other community groups that have been involved in this with the City of Phoenix. We're here to support also the Parks Department and these 7 that are being remodeled. We've noticed how that really changes neighborhoods, and What we've discovered in this process is a couple of unique characteristics of LEDs. The blue light was one of them, and the brightness of LEDs is the other factor that cities have run into, and we're just asking that as these parks move forward, we take a second look and fine-tune the exact lighting that these parks need to meet the needs of somebody walking on a sidewalk. That will help us if we step down a little bit or use dimmers at night to actually save even more energy. And I know that's part of the process everybody's interested in. So again, I want to thank the staff for doing so much work since I was here in March. And we discussed 2700 Kelvin. And today, Phoenix leads the country and maybe the world in choosing this type of LED for use in our neighborhoods, our parks, and on our major streets. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Weaver. All right, I have a motion. We have a second. Roll call.
DeCiccio. Noakowski. Pastor.
Yes.
Stark. Valenzuela. Waring. Williams.
Yes.
Gallego.
Yes.
Mayor Stanton.
Yes, item passes unanimously. I believe there are no further items before the City Council. Councilwoman Pastor?
I just wanted to have staff, I'm in favor of this vote, but I also want to have staff to work with Craig on the 1.02 or the 0.02, all the things that we've been talking about, so thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We weren't voting on today, but I think it was a suggestion by Mr. Weaver that we look at the lighting. Okay, great. There will be no further business before the City Council. Today's meeting is adjourned.